think I'm just gonna say it. My good morning. In the morning. I'm not sure if you guys can probably tell, but it is a little clouded, a little rainy. So it's definitely kind of more of like the sleepy vibes. But welcome to this vlog. I have some things planned for this weekend. We are going to boba today. It's one of my mom's co-workers at small business. So we wanted to go check it out. We were supposed to go check it out last weekend, but then my mom ended up getting like some type of sinus infection. So we were not able to go this weekend, and we go last weekend. So we're gonna plan to go to this weekend. And then I also just got new glasses, which you probably couldn't tell. You probably couldn't because they're pretty much like the same thing. Like my other glasses. It's just these are a little bit different. They have brown and like yellow, almost like marble, and then they are blue, kind of like a dark blue. But like they're honestly like lenses wise, frame wise, they're not honestly that different from my other glasses. But anyways, I figured we could like spend our morning together. So right now I actually need to go downstairs before I can do anything else because not even my bed's made. I haven't like brushed my teeth or washed my face or anything like that. Because what I want for breakfast is I want a parfait. They're like my favorite breakfasts to have because I just like how they're light and like refreshing and like all the things. So you will probably see me prepare that, but I need to go downstairs to go make my granola. So let's go do that. Excuse my dog. I just wanted to just let y'all see, like, do you see how foggy it is? Like, I've never seen it this foggy here, because technically, I mean, we just moved here not too long ago. We moved here, like, last May, but, like, look how foggy it is. It's kind of pretty, though. Like, it looks very just, like, what do you call it? Like, very eerie looking. I'll link the recipe that I use in the description, so that way if you want more like actual details of like what's going on. My beautiful strawberries that have been freshly dehydrated. Off camera, I just moved all of my strawberries from these 3 trays that have them in there. Again, I'll try to link this dehydrator down below. I got it from Amazon, or I asked for it from Amazon. So if I could find the link, it will be in the description if y'all are interested. I really like it. They said that you can make fruit leathers, and also like dehydrate fruit, so you can make jerkies, you can make chips, and all those things. I'm not necessarily sure how you can make fruit leather, like almost like a fruit roll up sort of situation, because there's no like you see how like these trays have like holes in them, like I'm pretty sure the liquid would like fall out of here. Like there's nothing like to completely cover this to make like a fruit leather, so I'm not sure if I like missed something in the box. I don't think I did, but anyways. But I think after this I'm gonna go back upstairs while the granola is cooking. It's currently at 23 minutes now, and just do quickly my morning routine. So I probably will film a little bit of that. So, and then I also still need to make my bed. So, okay, bye. My morning routine. So I figured I would walk through what that looks like. First off, I will show you the products that I used. This might come a little bit funny. I have a combination skin where I have oily parts of my skin, but then I also have like the dry parts of my skin. But I predominantly do have like oily skin. So my skin got really bad, or not really bad, but just worse than it was when like 2 to 3 years ago. And we were trying to figure out, we were kind of doing like a trial by error with like any person who probably has like acne or acne scarring or is dealing with breakouts and stuff like that. We were just doing like trial by error with products of just like what works best for my skin. So we tried like CeraVe, and that worked for a little bit, and then like for some reason my skin like got used to like whatever the formula wasn't like counteracting anything that was going on. So anyways, long story short, I use a shampoo for my skin. I know it's a little weird, and you probably like are screaming at me. I'm just like, but doesn't shampoo like irritate your skin? Not this person. I know that you're still seeing like the acne scarring that I still like have, but that's just like literally just like acne scarring. But this is what is it called? Head and Shoulders, that was it. Head and Shoulders, this is like for people who have technically dandruff on their scalp. It helps with that, but this helps with my skin. So don't complain, it just helps. It just helps. So that's predominantly my face wash that I use. And then after I'm done washing my face, I put some aloe vera on my skin. So like we normally get like this big tub. My sister has one, my mom has one. We both use aloe vera. We kind of just like dunk it like this into the lid, and then we just take the lid and we just kind of like just dip our finger. I'm sure you can see, we kind of just like dip our finger like into that. But you do get a lot, and aloe vera is just like a good just like gel and just like hydrating to your skin. And there's a lot of things that people have talked about with aloe vera, how it's good for your hair, it's good for your scalp, it's good for your skin. Like it's just kind of like an all around, it's like an all-rounder like good product to just like use. And then after I put that on, I kind of like let it dry for like a few seconds, and then I go and just put on some moisturizer. So that's pretty much it. For my haul, and then I also, for my lips, I just put on some Vaseline. Okay, I think I'm just gonna say it. I'll just say me and my family are major K-pop fans.
Wow!
I know. And you probably didn't expect it. But if you need any sign of how big of a K-pop fans, supporters that we are, like,
Wow! Wow!
Wow.
Wow.
so there you go. But anyways, I just figured I would like need to tell you that, because if I feel like if like anything like further, and I kind of teased it in a short that I did, I'll put it like over here in a short that I did where it was me on the treadmill, and the second song that you heard was Work by a Tease. And I was playing and I was like, I wonder if they're gonna think, because like I saw the views that it had. I mean, for me it was a lot of views, but it was like, it had like, as far as I knew, it had like 250, I think it was like 250 views on it. And I wasn't like, it was literally just like the song that I think that was even the song that inspired me to even make that short. Cause it was just like I'm like people. I'm like, 'cause I've seen shorts of people in the gym and I hear the music. And I'm like, this music is just so generic. I was like, but there's something just working out to the treadmill with playing work, on the treadmill. Like there's just some type of vibe, and I felt like I had to capture it. Cause I try to capture like those natural moments of like when I'm just like funny, quirky, or awkward, or just like something like that, and I'm just like feeling myself to a certain extent. But just to kind of give you like the backstory, my older sister got into K-pop. I want to say like 2017. Like she just got it way early. Don't quote me on that, but she just got it basically way earlier than me and my mom did. Me and my mom got into K-pop realistically in 2020, so like the beginning of like COVID years. But in the beginning of 2020. And of course, like our main group that we were introduced to was BTS, and we came in for like Dynamite era. The first I even remember the first video that my sister showed us was Dynamite, them performing it on the James Corden show. And it was the whole mashing up of Dynamite and Life Goes On. That was like the first thing, and then I remember really liking Dynamite. I remember really liking Life Goes On. It was like kind of like my vibe of music, and it kind of just grew from there. We got really into BTS, and like my mom really got into BTS. And like we started getting into like their whole universe that they have. And all of these things. And then, when would we say that we got into this? I can't remember the year it came out, but I say that me and my mom got into Stray Kids, which is our like, not if like in like the same wave or like the same line as like BTS. Like they're both like one of our like two like biggest old groups. Is Stray Kids and BTS as well. We got into Stray Kids like around like God's Menu era, I think. I was like, I'm trying to remember. Was it God's Menu? Or was it something? I want to say it was probably God's Menu. And for one of the first videos that I remember watching of Stray Kids, I'm not sure if you can find it anymore, but it's that video that they did when they were younger, but it was them. I think it might have either been God's Menu or Backdoor era, and it was them doing the TikTok challenges, and seeing if they can like do them and everything. I was trying to see if my TV was on, because I actually on my TV I have a slideshow of like all of like my favorite K-pop groups. So like I'll just like quickly just like run through like my favorites. So of course it's like BTS, Stray Kids. Ones that I've really been liking and really been dedicating my time to like get to know like each member is ENHYPEN. And I like P1 Harmony. I like a tease. I do like TXT. I like Twice. Who else is there? I like Nemix. Like I'm like it's like we're very much well rounded in like just like strictly K-pop. We're not just like one group type of people. Like we like to venture out in many different styles, because like K-pop isn't just one thing. K-pop is just literally like, I like to call it K-pop is like a tree, like a big tree, and then like all of like the different genres that K-pop goes into. You have country, you have R&B, you have hip hop, you have like maybe like more soul music, you have maybe even like you have like more like soulful music, you have like maybe opera. Like it just goes into so many different genres, and I feel like those are like the branches of like the tree. Like K-pop is literally like the stump, and then like the tree, and then it just blooms out into like a many different genres of music. So like K-pop isn't just like K-pop, and there is like a pop style to it, but like that's like not like the only one it goes into. Anyway, no question about it. So as you can see, we have our Stray Kids wall, because again, they're like BTS and Stray Kids, they're both our old old groups. So we have a whole wall, we have even some on the ceiling, and then we have,
opposite wall, we have all of our BTS, and then we also have the BTS dolls as well. We have the Lego set and everything. Like my mom's very much a collector, so she has pretty much all the BTS albums in the shelf. We even have like some Korean games because we also really like respect and like the Korean culture. There was even some things that we were even doing. There were some things that we were doing even in our daily lives that were like that we did not know that were like part of the Korean culture. But then after like watching like K dramas and K-pop like reality shows and stuff like that, we were like, wait, they do that too? And we were like it was just like we felt seen, we felt like understood by that point. So like we're also just like really just like also just big fans of like the Korean culture. So one last thing I will show you. One of our shelves. This is the Stray Kids shelf. This is my older sister's collection because she collects Stray Kids. And then I also designed out of clay all of these things. And then down here is my shelf. It's a little messy, but my shelf is a little unique. I only really buy albums from albums that I really, really, really liked. I am thinking though of collecting all of ENHYPEN's albums because, like I said, I've really been into ENHYPEN recently, and just kind of learning their dynamics and like learning the members and learning their personalities individually. So I have my P1 Harmony album back there. I have my Truth Untold album. I have Orange Blood. I have some 17 back here because I was thinking of collecting 17, but then I ended up not doing that. And then I have my Art PWP, Namjoon's album. I have another 17 album right there. And then that's my Light Sumin light stick cover. And then we have
a
our
future
other
video because it's like another like little like secret that I have in the works. So it's like we are going to a Stray Kids concert in June, which I'm very excited for. I can't even believe it's happening. We were actually planning on going to a Stray Kids concert. Was it last year? I want to say it might have been last year, but like that whole day of us trying to get tickets was absolutely crazy. Like the day that we were going to get tickets for the Stray Kids concert because they were going to be performing in Orlando, which was like 2 hours away from us. Um, the day that we were gonna go do it, we had to go somewhere to do something, and our car broke down at a gas station. Like our battery just like ploop, just dead. And we had to ask one of our friends to like come and like jumpstart us back up, and so we were able to get back home safely. But like there was just that, and so you had the exhaustion from that, and then we finally got on our computer to go get the tickets, and then we were already like thousands upon thousands of people like in line with, and so there was that, and then this was like our first time getting tickets, and so we weren't quite familiar with the experience. So when we got in there, we were like it was just like all very new. And like of course we've heard stories of just like you want to be fast, you want to be quick, you want to know what you want, like you just have to like just bite at the shark and just like grab it. Um, and so I wasn't quite familiar. So like we had like 4 tickets left, and it was just gonna be our family of 4. And my mom's like, do we just do it? Do we just do it? I was too frazzled to really kind of like understand what was going on. And long story short, we ended up not getting the tickets that day. So we were not able to go to that concert. And so like literally we had to like sit while the concert was going on in Orlando, knowing that they were only like a few hours away from us, and just like we had to sit with that. And so this year, they came out with the tour dates, and like I'm pretty sure anybody who's into K-pop and who's into Stray Kids knows that like tickets this year, if you were gonna go to a Stray Kids concert, it would be pristine premium time to do it now, because the prices that they were at were like unbelievable. Like the tickets that we were possibly going to get last year for our family of 4 was going to be like over like probably like $1,000 to like maybe $2,000 or something. But we had specifically saved up money for to get the tickets. But then by the time that we couldn't get ours by that point, the tickets for like one seat like in the nosebleeds were like going for like the five almost like $10,000 range. And for a $500 ticket for like front row to be like that price was like astronomical. So like we could not pass up this opportunity to go. So it was a partial Christmas gift from my grandmother, because also too my grandmother is like into K-pop a little bit. She's mainly into K-dramas, but she also does like K-pop. So like I said, it's like my whole family that like lives here with me is into like some sort of K-pop. My grandmother really likes K-dramas. She's literally like 24/7 is like watching K-dramas. She loves K-dramas. Um so so we were going to the Stray Kids concert June 15th, I think. So we already have our tickets and everything like that. And so right now it's just kind of like planning. So me and my sister are planning outfits and everything for that. And so there may be like some videos in the future of just like me planning that whole outfit. And so I'll probably share that with you. And just like I just wanted to share that experience and stuff, but I had to like tell you that I was into K-pop. So this is basically just me like doing like an an intro to an intro of a thing.
Spend the day with me to come get boba. This is us driving on our way to the boba shop. It's like an hour away from our house, so I was really excited. And it's actually, I think, locally owned. It's by my mom's coworker who owns it. So we were really excited to go try it out, to go support. Oh my gosh, look at this view. I had to take a video of it because I'm like, look how clear and blue this water looks. It was so pretty. And ironically, we were driving right next to one of the new Teslas. Let me know down in the comments if you love it or you hate it. Here we are at Num Num Boba Tea Cafe. I will leave a link to where it is in the description below. So here we go into the store. I will film when we actually get in on what it looks like. So here we are actually in the shop. It is so cute and so creative of how they did everything. Here are drinks. Here's my mom trying to take a photo, but I got a pumpkin dirty chai with whipped cream. It was so good. Here's my drink. As you can see, I'm already drinking it. It was so good.